guys. Welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Today we're gonna talk about some serious stuff. We're gonna talk about moving on today, okay? Well, if you've been following me, you all know I always open my show up with my diamonds and my rubies. You feel me? So we're gonna open it up and we're finna get straight to it. Meanwhile, while I do that, you guys share this video and drop whatever you want inside the comment section. And if you ain't subscribed, then just hit the subscribe button. And thank you guys for subscribing all the time. The ones that have subscribed, I really appreciate you. I love you. And let's get it started. Rubies, check. BBS's, check. Alright, now let's talk about it, right? Moving on. Now, this is why I feel like that we have to move on. Like, if you've been in a relationship, right, and you moved on and you seen the greater after that, then you totally understand where I'm coming from. But for those who haven't, or it's real hard to do it for them, it's only hard because they haven't had a person really like help them get through it. It's actually really easy. It's only hard if you say it's hard. If you say it's easy, it's going to be easy. Okay? If you think it's hard, it's going to be hard. If you think it's easy, then it'll be easy, right? And if it is hard, then it's just hard. But you got to do it. You just got to do something that's hard. Okay? It's just about how you think about it. You know what I'm saying? But now moving on. The reason why we got to move on is because our exes don't deserve us. Our friends that did us wrong, them shiesty friends that betrayed us and crossed us and played us out after all this time we invested in them and all the money we invested in that played us, it's cool. Gotta move on. There's a lot of more relationships out there for us. You know what I mean? Like, you literally cannot just let someone get you so down that you can't move on. And if they have got you down like that, to that point, well, it's just time to show them that you can prove them wrong. Because, see, if you don't move on and you stay stuck on them, they're going to keep taking advantage of you, and there's not going to be no change in the results of their behavior. They're going to keep doing the same stuff consistently. Why? Because you're scared to move on. See, they're not ready to grow up, right? And you're an adult, right? So let them keep acting like a kid. Let them keep having childish ways. Because, you know, like they say, when you become a man, in the Bible it says that too. When you become a man, you put away childish things and you put away childish ways, right? So if they're not ready to become an adult, then you got to move on. Stop holding on to them relationships that got you nowhere, okay? If a person isn't bringing value to your life and inspiring you and motivating you to do what you have your heart set to do, then move on. Point blank period. I don't care who it is. Friends, family, husband, wife, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. It does not matter. If they're not inspiring you and motivating you and supporting you and your ideas, then move on. If they're not treating you right, move on. Because, see, this is the thing that you have to realize is this. We teach people how to treat us. Let me say it again. I know y'all like, Joseph Denton, drop that shit on them, talk that shit. Yes, we teach people how to treat us. What do I mean by that? Everybody say, Joseph Denton, what do you mean by that? This is what I mean by that, y'all. When we accept people treating us wrong and we don't move on, then we teach them that that's okay to treat us that way. It's true. And it's our fault. See, this is the thing. You can't put the blame on nobody when you're dealing with a person like me. I'm a man. I take full responsibility of all my actions. So you can't just tell me anything, right? If a person's treating you like that, it's because you taught them that you taught them and showed them by your actions that you would accept that. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't move on. You didn't tell them, you know what? I don't like to get treated like that. I will not tolerate that. I have zero tolerance for it. It's going to stop right now. Period. I'm moving on. I'm out of here. See, because the universe is so big. You know what I mean? You got to think. If there's just 303 million people in the United States of America alone, right? And then you got another 168 countries that have a population from 3 to 5 million. Why are you stuck on one person? Why are you doing that to yourself? The universe is yours. The universe is so huge and so big. Why are you bullshitting yourself? Stop blaming the person who treats you like crap for your reason not moving on. Nah, you're the reason not moving on. Okay? I'm telling you, because you gotta have some balls. You gotta grow some courage. You gotta say, you know what? I've never moved on from this person. I've never been out of a relationship with this person. This person is all I know, but I know I can make it in life. Because you gotta remember this. You were doing real, real great before you met them, right? And you're gonna do real, real great after that. After they leave your life. You were great before they came in your life. Okay? And you're gonna be great once you move on. You gotta make the step to move on. You know why? And I hate to say this, and I don't mean to sound harsh at all, but they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They showed you who they were, okay? And shouts out to everybody that just shared this video also. I love when you guys always support me. I love you guys. Shouts out to everybody that just shared this video. Yeah. But this is what I'm telling you. Like, you got to move on. Like, life is, when they said life is too short, life is too short. And what they meant by that was this. The person that's meant for you, you're going to miss your opportunity because they're going to be with someone else whose chemistry ain't even for them. Their chemistry is for you, but you're not moving on. So by you not moving on, let me break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? Let me break it down to you. To my homies, all the fellas that's watching this, y'all know y'all my homies. And to all the ladies, y'all know y'all queens. Y'all know I love y'all. Okay, let me break it down if you don't move on. Let me tell you so you can get my logic of what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, say I'm moving forward, right? I'm in life. Say this is life, and I'm moving forward, right? Now you're stuck in the same relationship. You're right here. You're this right here, right? You're stuck here, right? And you could be doing this moving forward, right? You could be doing this right here moving forward, right? But you're just stuck right here. This big ass stone ain't going nowhere. You're just stuck right here. You're not moving nowhere. You're just a big ass stone that's just stuck. They can't move, right? Well, the rest of the world is moving. We're moving, right? And don't be getting high off my goddamn THC residue for free, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Buy your own shit. You feel me? See, I made you smile. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, back to the jewel I was teaching you, right? Okay, you're this big stone right here, right? Which represents this fist right here, right? You're not moving. Now, this right here, this whole hand represents the rest of the world. Buy your own bud, goddamn it. Yeah, I said it. Okay, now look. The rest of the world, we're moving on. Everybody that played us wrong, that bullshit, fake relationships, bullshit, fake friendships, bullshit, fake family, friends, and all that shit, all that fake shit. We're moving on from all that, right? See, even though you're not moving backwards, you're still moving backwards because you're standing still. We're moving forward. We're evolving on you. You see how that works now? Exactly. And like, don't cheat yourself. Like, you know your worth. You know what I mean? Your worth is diamonds, okay? You're diamonds, okay? The person that played you or tried to do you wrong or shit on you or took you for granted, you know what I'm saying? What's their worth? Copper, pennies, toilet stool shit, okay? So you have to move on. You can't continue to let this world evolve around you and you're not evolving with it. I mean, come on now, let's just be honest here. That's very not smart. That's not articulate at all. I mean, I don't want to say it to you, but I gotta say it. You know what I mean? Move on. Go on dates. Go meet people. Okay? Change your phone number on your exes. Change your phone number on your old friends. Block them if you got to. Take them off your Facebook friends page or whatever you gotta do. Okay? But you have to move on. Okay? I mean, whatever the situation may be, you gotta take the situation as a lesson. Don't take any situation that comes to you in life as something that came for you to be a standstill. No, you're part of the universe. You have everything inside of you that's inside of the universe. You do. You know what I mean? You got nitrogen, you got oxygen, you got hydrogen. You have everything that the sun and the moon and the stars have. You have it inside of you, okay? So if someone's not treating you like you're a superstar and like you're a star, then you need to move on. Like, it's not a coincidence that this person treats you bad. That's just not a coincidence, okay? They treat you bad because they're a piece of shit, okay? And they also treat you bad because you accept it. Because like I gave you that jewel earlier, and it's priceless. Priceless jewel. I said, we teach people how to treat us. See, when you accept certain things even one time, people know that they can get away with that, and that's how they can treat you because you accepted it. So now you done taught that person, oh, it's okay to cheat on me. I'm gonna forgive you. Cheat on me and see what happens. I'm changing the phone number. I'm moving to a whole new house. I may move to a whole nother state. You see what I'm saying? I'm shutting down the whole damn Facebook profile. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm moving on. You are not on my level. My standards are way up here. I have tall standards, okay? And I'll be damned if I don't move on. I'll be damned if I lower my standards. I'd rather be by myself for 4 or 5 years until the right person that motivates me spiritually, emotionally, financially, and motivates me to whatever it is that I want my career to be, or whatever it is that I want to do in life. I'll wait 5 years single until that comes. I'll wait 10 years. You know what I mean? Because of the abundance of joy I know it's gonna come. And it's moving on. It's moving on from old friends too. You ain't talked to these friends 2, 3 years, then you don't need to talk to them. Move on. Find new friends. Yeah, I know I'm harsh. Everybody like, man, Justin, you're, but I'm happy though. You see what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm happy, and I want you to be happy. I'm gonna make sure you're happy. And you know, if you guys trying to reach me, you can go on my about page, and after you read the description inside of my about page, then at the bottom of there's my email address. It's for business only, you know. But if you got any questions or whatever, you could drop it in the comment section. You know, if you got some extreme stuff going on, you really need my advice, then you can email me because I'm always responding to all my emails. But I always respond inside my comment section too. Like I want you guys to go crazy in my comment section. Like whatever questions you guys want to ask me, whatever topics you guys want me to make a video on, I want you to drop it in the comment section. You know what I mean? Whatever you've been through, drop it in the comment section. You know what I mean? And whatever type of situations you think that we should discuss, drop it in the comment section, and I'll make it happen for you. You hear me? Yeah. So the reason why it is very, very important to move on, because if you don't, in the long run, you're gonna damage your mental health. And like, yeah, I know everybody. Oh, that's some bullshit. Mental health isn't real. It does. It is real. It is real. I've been through that. I'm a witness of it, right? I had situations happening back to back, and I was holding on to bad friends and past friends, and old relationships and all that. And then I found myself, just stressed out, like 4 or 5 years later, like not thinking straight. You know what I mean? Lower self-esteem than what I should have had, and all type of crazy stuff comes with that. So what did I do? You feel me? I moved on. I said, you know what? There's nothing I can do about that. It's the way how that person is. Fuck them. Get them out of here. Don't want them in my life no more. Guess what? Problem solved. You feel me? Problem solved. Like, now you see me. I'm Chanel'd up. VVS's. Yellow Canary diamonds right here. 30 G's on the wrist. You feel me? Rubies and stuff all in the teeth. Diamonds everywhere. And that's nothing. That ain't even what makes me happy. I just do that to make myself happy, right? But you know what makes me happy? Just knowing that I was strong enough to move on. Just knowing that I had enough willpower inside of me to the people who were pieces of shit in my life. Oh yeah. If their actions don't match up with their words, move on. Cut them off. Period. If you find inconsistencies in what they say to you, you know what I mean? They say something, but then they do another. Their mouth say one thing, but their body do another. Cut them off. Time to move on. Period. It's that simple. And that's the science to that. That's the math. That's the formula. You guys wanted the formula of how everybody's just able to move on and be so happy, and you just sitting there miserable and all that. You know why? Because they said, fuck it. I'm miserable right now. It's time to move on. Whenever you feel miserable, don't look at it as a bad thing. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. That's your body telling you the vibration that you're feeling. It's time to move on. That's it. Whenever somebody makes you feel miserable, don't worry about it. It's time. That's the feeling you needed to feel, because that's the feeling that's going to give you that boost and that drive to move on. And why shouldn't you? Like, women look at you, you're gorgeous. Like, what man wouldn't want you? You see what I'm saying? What man wouldn't want you? Have to be a fool to think that every man on earth wouldn't want you just because that one man doesn't know how to act. He's just a stupid motherfucker that lost his mind. His mama should have spit him in the goddamn toilet. But that's what the fuck that is. So it's really time to move on to him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. She should have spit him out. She should have spit his ass right in the toilet. You feel me? Or she should have swallowed him. You feel me? Because he don't know how to treat you. He don't know what he has. You see what I'm saying? And men, when you get that kind of women too, and this goes for men too, when you get that kind of woman, bro, that just doesn't value you, she doesn't value you, she doesn't realize what she has, she doesn't realize that you're a precious diamond to her, move on. It's going to be a next girl that's going to be willing to fight for you, just going to love to please you, bring you your food, you know, always cooking for you, always taking you out, you know, taking you out on helicopter rides all the time. You don't have to tolerate the bull that y'all out here tolerating, okay? And I'll help you move on. Period. Like, if you need advice, like, well, how should I handle this? Drop it in the comment section. I'll give you some advice. You know what I mean? It's really easy. It's only hard if you say it's hard, but it's easy. You know what I mean? It can be hard. It can be hard. It can be hard. Don't get me wrong. But if it's hard, it's gonna be a bigger reward. You gotta think. If the harder it is, the bigger the reward. So if it's very, very hard for you to move on, oh man, there's gonna be a person that's gonna sweep you off your feet. You know what I mean? Like the next woman I mess with, I know I'm gonna sweep off her feet. You know what I mean? Cause I know I can spoil you. You know what I mean? I know I can spoil my woman. Any woman I mess with, I know I can spoil you. You know, but because I love to spoil my loved ones, but you know, I want to be spoiled too. You know, everybody think, oh, because I'm a famous social media influencer that I didn't have problems and went through stuff. No, I went through a lot, but I had the courage to move on. Hey, share this video, you guys. Okay? I'll call y'all on the next video. I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for supporting me. And y'all move on. Keep moving forward. Straight to the roof, Batman. We're going to the top. That's the only place we can go. I love you guys. Share this video. It's going to help a lot of people move on.